Hello, my fellow idiots, and welcome to Ask Me Anything. Did this open the channel a couple of days ago. You guys gave me quite a few questions. I was hoping for more, but let's see how many we can get through. The first one, I'm going to ease our way because it's the first time doing an AMA myself, is from Eric. How are you? I'm tired. I'm fine, but I'm tired. Yeah. Riku Beat. How do you manage your time? Like when to work, when to code, when to play games, when to spend time with the family, and when to spend time alone. I'm shit at managing time. I have an opportunity, like now, both my kids are in bed. My wife's usually in the living room reading, but right now she's running a hot bubble bath. And this is when I get to record, but at the same time, it's like, end of the day, I just want to mess about. And I'm horrible at managing time. So, and family comes first. When to work, it would depend on what you mean by work. I do I don't do books. I do the guidebook. I work on my bots. I work on material for future videos. But after a while, I get a bit bored of what I'm doing. Then I'll go play a game for 10-20 minutes, or go look after the kids or something. But yeah, I don't manage time well. That's all. I know I could be better, but yeah. Moving on to the next question. What's my meaning of life, and what makes me look at something and go, neat? I don't really think I've got anything that made me go, neat. If I'm going to be honest, what's my meaning of life? Family. Sorry. That question was from Syrup. Crown Crafter asks, when you are finished with the Patreon music video tutorial, what will be your next tutorial? I have discussed this in the past. Quite a lot of people got really upset and really offended that I was doing a music tutorial behind a paywall. And I'm of thinking that knowledge shouldn't be put behind paywalls. So to ease up, once I've finished Guardian Season 1 and done a fair few viewer requests, they're still in the pipeline, I haven't forgot, I'll be doing Season 2 of Guardian, but that'll be a timed Patreon exclusive. So after, say, a month, say I release episode 1 now, episode 2 will be next week, but basically by the fourth episode for Patreon, the first episode for the public will be coming out. 4 episodes, but I need to get better, as mentioned a couple of questions ago. I need to manage my time better. Packer, what are your thoughts on quantum mechanics? If I remember what my uncle said, those cars tend to break down a lot. Don't buy them. Croncrafter again. Do you use Google Tools a lot, like Google Drive, Google Docs? I use Google Drive because that's 250 gig, but maybe that's tied through quite a lot of the Google services. I use Google Spreadsheets for finances and Docs, because Docs are Word documents and spreadsheets or sheets are for spreadsheets. I don't really use Docs, but I use Sheets and Drive. Next question. J Manap. What are your favourite games to play right now? Well, multiplayer, I love Rocket League, but I'm taking a break from Rocket League. I'm currently enjoying Dead Rising 3. My computer can handle it, only just admittedly. It's a lot of fun just mowing down zombies. Not fond of the time thing on it, but anyway, I'm digressing. Favourite games to play now? I'm into zombie games. As cliches as that, I like horror films. I want to watch more horror films, but I can't, family. Favourite games? Let me have a look. Okay, let's see. Rocket League, 946 hours. Well, the games I've got currently installed: 7 Days to Die, Alien Isolation, Batman the Telltale series, Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 3, Dishonored, Duskers. Duskers is a good game. I need to play that more. Golf with Your Friends, Hacker Revolution, Jotun, Killing Floor, Laser Fear, Life is Strange. Life is Strange is a fantastic game. Ori and the Blind Forest, Party Hard, Resident Evil 0, Rocket League, Star Wars Force Unleashed, and Stardew Valley. I like those games. Next question. Zora. How many years have you been programming for? Now, I'm fully well aware a lot of people, myself included, do not include HTML as a programming language. It's Markdown or Markup, whatever you want to call it. It's not programming. But I've been doing... Now, on and off, collectively, I've been doing programming of some sort for at least a decade. Started off with PHP, using MySQL and like jQuery, Ajax I think was one, technically XML, but that's not really programming, Visual Basic, C#, .NET, I attempted C and C++, failed at those miserably, did some more JavaScript, did some Java, did doing Node now. But on and off for at least 10 years. Hope that answers your question. Gels. Do you know Java? Yes, but not fluently, and I've forgotten quite a lot. But I used to do a mod for Minecraft. You might have heard of it. Soul Shards, the old ways. Yeah, I had a team of like-minded individuals that loved the mod and wanted to recreate it and was going to add so much more to it, but I got burnt out. Mainly creative differences within the team, and that just drained me of the will to code that mod, so I just handed it to someone else. Harmonix, I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologise if I butchered it. Will you ever do a guide on sharding, whether it'll be internal Discord.js sharding or database sharding? And the problem with that is I would need a bot that's on over 2,500 guilds. That ain't happening. My poor little Raspberry Pi won't be able to handle that. Moose Coop, what is your opinion of the current state of YouTube? Now, I will admit, with me not being a big YouTuber compared to like people that matters, if I'm right, this is to do with like the state of advertising and advertisers pulling out. To be honest, right now I couldn't give a shit. Simply because I make no money from YouTube. My videos are monetized, but I make fuck all on YouTube. The last time I checked, I have to hit a £60 payout threshold, and I'm not even like £20. So it does not impact me in the slightest. But for those that it does impact, I feel sorry for them. You know, it's their livelihood that's been affected, but the advertisers get a right to say what their products can and cannot be advertised against. I mean, would you want your product advertised in a hate speech video? Regardless of the context, basically, if some guy was like, I hate this, I hate that, death to this thing, would you want your product advertised against that? No, you would not. So, yeah, that's my opinion. My opinion is I don't give a shit. It's not affecting me. As far as I'm aware, it's not affecting any of my loved ones or friends or family, so I don't give a shit. Is there a background to the name An Idiot's Guide? Nope. I'm an idiot and I'm guiding you through making a bot. A funny story, when I originally decided to name the series An Idiot's Guide, I had a fair few people ask me why I was calling it An Idiot's Guide. Now, I'm probably going to pull up like a fancy graphic, probably not if I'm honest because I'm lazy. But basically, the apostrophe is a key point. It's used as a plural as well as a possessive. In this context, it's a possessive. Basically, An Idiot's Guide. I'm the idiot, I'm guiding you. And quite a lot of people had a go at me. I'm not going to name names, they know who they are, but quite a lot of people actually had a go at me because the title of the series, of the channel, was going to be insulting to the viewers. Now, I will say, I have had a few people actually comment on videos. I don't know if they're trolling or if they're genuinely offended. Either way, I don't give a shit. But basically people having a go at me for calling people idiots in my intro. Hello my fellow idiots. What do you want me to call you? I mean, yeah, I am an idiot. But I'm insulting myself as well as everyone, if you want to call it an insult. It's a greeting, it's a gimmick. Lighten the fuck up. What was it? 1948? Or was it 1946? Either way, in the 40s, during the Second World War, 18-year-olds were storming the beaches of fucking Normandy to certain death. 2017, people need safe spaces because someone hurt their feelings. Fuck off. How idiotic do you feel? Asks Tobias. About a 7. Yeah, about a 7. Maybe 6.5, 8.5. But about 7. Z, I think that was Zaid. What was/is your motivation for programming? I find it fun. As daft as that sounds, I find it fun and enjoyable, almost therapeutic. Until I hit a wall, then, I start bashing my head against the keyboard. And next question. Are you a front-end or a back-end developer? Oh, do you start so? Front-end or back-end? I'm just a developer. Front-end, back-end, I don't give a shit. I'm just a developer. Oh, wait. Sorry, that question was from Super Sheep. AKSKL? No, I have to pronounce your name. Favorite food, drink, and snack? Favorite food? Now, it depends which cuisine you mean. Because I really love a good chicken korma. I really like Chinese food. I really like Italian food. I really like American food. Burgers, hot dogs, name it. I just love food. Favorite drink? Either a particular brand of hot chocolate, Diet Coke, or Cherry Pepsi Max. Or unless you're talking about alcoholic, then it'll be a whiskey and Coke. Or a vodka and Coke. Snack. Just give me snacks. Do you watch football? If so, who do you support? I cannot stand football. I'm sorry, but chasing a ball up and down a field for 90 minutes for, well, some players' case, I think it's like £1 million per game, while there's soldiers all over the world risking their lives for home and country that are getting not even an eighth of what they're fucking earning. Fuck off. Which is your favourite game and why? Asks Doge. Oh, sorry. That last question was from Lazy Dev. Which is your favourite game and why? Asks Doge. If it was favourite single player, it would have to be the entire Fear franchise. It's quite old, but I really enjoyed the storytelling of that. Someone described it as a John Woo action movie meets The Ring, and I love The Ring. I love the Oriental versions. That movie's amazing, and the games by today's standards they're very dated, but the games are really enjoyable if you pay attention to the story. I'm not going to spoil it. Go check it out. Next. Why did you, Syrup asks, why did you choose an Idiot's Guide as a YouTube channel? To be an idiot. I already answered a while back. Why have you murdered a paper plate? Here's your Panda is asking about this. This is actually a paper plate mask my daughter made. I did not do the murdering, my daughter did. How did you start coding and why? Asks Oscar. If we were to throw HTML in the coding pool, I started coding websites when I was 16 because at the age of 16 I saw the potential in computers. As fucking cheesy as that sounds, when I turned 16 and was doing like IT, just as I was leaving school and going to college, the industry only just started booming, it only started increasing, and I saw a lot of potential and I really wanted to get in on it. But unfortunately, they weren't doing any web design courses when I was at college. They was doing it at university. But by then, I didn't have any of the qualifications required to go to do at university. So, yeah, that's why. Doge, what was your first job? Data entry clerk. Yep. People would give me forms with personal information. I had to sign Data Protection Act, kind of like what do you call it? NDA, non-disclosure agreement, kind of that. Basically, I was inputting people's like photos and names for photo IDs for bus passes. Yeah, it was alright, but pay was good. Clyde, do you have a full-time job or a job before your current YouTube thing? Unfortunately, no. I'm currently unemployed, which is fucking annoying. Not for the lack of trying. Every night I'm on my computer for like an hour to 2 hours, scouring all the job posting websites and sending off CVs and letters and that for potential jobs. I get fuck all in return. And basically, if I had enough subscribers, if I had enough support, I would possibly do this full time. I mean, on Patreon, because Glider is a patron. If I was to hit $2,000 per month, then I could go full time YouTube, because that'd be the same as a self-employed person. So I'd be able to spend more time focused doing videos, and there'd be less of a gap in between videos because, you know, it's a job, I've got to do it. How long have you been programming? I've already answered that. When did you get into Discord? Let me just check. User, come on, do this correctly. Yeah, I need to grab my user ID. Okay, I created my account on Discord Monday, February 6th, February 8th, 2016. That's when I got into Discord. Unless you mean discord.js, then I'm no fucking clue, if I'm honest. The summer was... I don't know. Yeah, if you're asking about discord.js, then I cannot honestly remember. Because I originally joined the Discord API server, then when Lost Discordus was created, then the official .djs server was made. I left Dappy, as I call it. So if you're asking about when did I get into the library, I cannot remember. What languages programming or natural do you know? I.e., we know you know at least JavaScript and English, asks Hutch. Okay. HTML, not a language. XML, not a programming language. PHP, jQuery, Ajax, VB, C#, .NET. XML is like the C# games, things like Xbox. JavaScript. Node. That's about it, really. Dabbled with C++ and C# and C. Can't remember anything of them. Yeah, about that, really. I don't know any other natural languages other than shit English. I know swear words in a few, but I'm not gonna butcher them in the video. Tobias asks, do you hate cats? If you do, how would you like to be banned? Okay. I dislike cats for 2 reasons, maybe 3. 1, I'm allergic. 2, cats are assholes. Knocking shit off, sitting on people's faces. It's just, and how would I like to be banned? Chinese ban, you know, get a good rub on the arm. Kira, or Kyra, how do you pronounce it? When we learn class, I'm assuming you mean JavaScript classes. When hell freezes over, and I don't mean hell in Helsinki. Did you code in other languages before and after? Look at the other responses I did. Tobias, what do you think of the Netherlands? Never personally been, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about the Netherlands. Hope to visit them one day. Big Brain AFK. How do I grow a magnificent beard like yours? Not that I'd ever get one as majestic and magnificent as yours anyway. Just grow it. Just that simple. I mean... Yes, I have a beard code. My children got it for me for my birthday. Or was it Father's Day? They're back to back, so... Anyway. Bullet. Do you like to stroke your sexy beard? No. No, I do not. Again with the programming, Packer. Look at my previous responses. What was your favourite commercial? What? People like commercials? They're fucking annoying. It's 2017, get that shit out of me first. What video games do you generally play? I just generally play video games. typically horror games, multiplayer games with my friends. I don't know. What bot/something inspired you to start coding bots? Actually, my friend from America told me about Airhorn Solutions. So technically, you could say Airhorn Solutions got me in. It at least inspired me to do my own bot because we're having a conversation because we used to do a gaming channel together, and basically it was like, oh, if only we had, a soundboard, and it's like, well, typey, Discord, soundboard, and Airhorn Solutions came up, so that's what inspired me originally to get into bots. Then I discovered how, at the time, because it was like V8 code, how quite complex sound stuff is, and I didn't realise I could put a bot on my Raspberry Pi at the time. But if you look at my video, you should know why you shouldn't. But yeah, Airhorn Solutions and my friend inspired me to make bots. Next, I would try and pronounce your name, but I would murder it. Ollie Kier. I assume this is for any questions, so here is. Do you enjoy YouTube and why? Now, is that enjoy watching YouTube or enjoy making content on YouTube? So if it's enjoying content, as in i.e. watching, then yes, because it's enjoyable. I've not personally met, but I've encountered. Sorry, I'm looking at the question like it's a person, not the camera. I've not personally encountered, but I've encountered and discovered quite a lot of people who I would love to friend in real life and play video games with. So watching them play video games makes me think like I'm sat there with them, and it's quite enjoyable. I don't really use it for anything else other than getting video trailers for games and like movies and stuff like that. Creating content, yes, I enjoy it because I like creating things. But now I've always wanted to make stuff, so I tried my hand at doing video games. Got about 100 subscribers, but they weren't active. So then we had an idea of combining our talents of a Brit, an American, and an Aussie into one channel to make content. It worked, but then, I had kids and time zones and scheduling all just went to shit and the channel was basically dead. And then coding. I'm actually surprised that these coding videos are getting as many views and channels getting as many subscribers as it is because it's coding and not basically video games. It astonished me. But anyway, yeah, I love making things, I love sharing content, so that's fine. But yeah, I hope that answered all of your questions, or at least the questions that people submitted. As I said, I enjoy this, and I might make it not a monthly thing, maybe like every 2-3 months, to give people that haven't asked a question like this time the next time. But one of my staff members mentioned maybe a Kamada asked me anything, but that'll be them. I personally don't use Kamada because I am doing, is the now dubbed GuideBot tutorial. Basically all of the tutorial code that I've done so far is based on Eevee's original inception of Kamada before it was Kamada. It was referred to as GuideBot because it had like quick links to her, at the time, her Gitbook guide. So Guidebot 2.0 is now officially supported by the EliteScan community, and yeah, that's the framework we use in the tutorial code. I'll be updating the videos, getting you to update your code to use the new Guidebot system. Then the new Guidebot system and my tutorial code, instead of being 99% compatible, will be 100% compatible. So there you have it, guys. If you enjoyed this AMA video, please hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, hit the like button, leave a comment if you want any questions. I'll probably do like a YouTube comment video in like a month or two. But yeah, if you want to support me, there'll be a link to Patreon on the end slit and in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be coming soon. Bye.